Hello, welcome back to our channel Takes from Below. This is Aayushi,
This is Kandarp.
This is Jenny.
and today we will be reading stories that relates to Thanksgiving theme. Since Thanksgiving is around the corner, so we decided to find stories that relates to drama relating Thanksgiving get together. So let's get into it. All right, take over.
My story is r/am I the asshole and username u/hunt muted 5501. And this was posted 2 days ago. Am I the asshole for refusing to work Thanksgiving so my coworker can celebrate with her kids?
I don't think so.
No, I think he's the asshole for.
I see. Before I had kids, I used to hate the entitlement of the people with the kids who would think that my holiday, my kids are more important than you because you choose not to have a kid right now.
Right.
So, no.
Okay. Same. I thought maybe
Yeah.
you guys would have something different since
No,
your
no,
parents.
no.
Dang.
Oh.
Alright.
But like, here's the thing. Like, in a working industry, we know if I'm getting holiday off, let's say Thanksgiving, then someone else is getting Christmas holiday. So
It depends.
a
Not
lot of times, I think that's how it should be.
Yeah.
If you're working one weekend, one holiday, then the next holiday you should be getting off.
Yeah,
The
true.
only problem was
Christmas
Black Friday.
Oh, that was the worst. I feel like I always work Black Friday no matter what.
Yeah.
I still work Black Fridays.
You still work Black Fridays?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, technically we work Black Friday, but we take PTO.
Oh, right. I forgot it. You're right. I guess we all do, huh?
And we got lucky because of the department that we deal with.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't think we would have, like, if it was, we were back into our old department
Yeah.
or the other department that I used to work, I don't think I would be lucky to get both holidays.
Yeah, true.
You know?
Yeah,
So I
you're
feel
right.
like we got lucky.
But now that you're a mom, do you think it would have been different?
No.
Hmm.
I mean, I can always celebrate with them later. I mean, Ayan doesn't know.
Yeah, right.
Asha doesn't know if it's Thanksgiving today or tomorrow. I
Right.
can celebrate with them whenever, and I will be like, "Oh, today's Thanksgiving," you know?
Yeah.
And they're like, "Yeah, mommy's saying today's Thanksgiving." So it doesn't matter. But once they're old enough, when they're older, I'm pretty sure they doesn't want to celebrate with us anyways.
Yeah.
I did not want it to celebrate all the holidays with my parents. I'm just kidding.
All right, guys, let's get into the story then. So 28F, I recently got engaged and have been at my current job for a little over 2 years now. I love my job and feel honored to do it, but one downside is that we're needed 365 days a year, so it's common to work on holidays. The general rule is that individuals who are new are first in line to work on Thanksgiving and Christmas. There's also an informal expectation that individuals without kids will cover those shifts so parents can celebrate with their families. People at work especially seem to care about moms being home with their children. This year, I'm scheduled to work on Christmas but get Thanksgiving off. This is my first holiday off since I've been on the job, so I'm very excited. One of my coworkers, June, was in the same hiring class as me. She's a few years older than me because she started grad school late and is married with 2 young kids. On Friday, she approached me and asked if I would be willing to cover her shift on Thanksgiving so she could celebrate with her kids. I was a bit upset since I've been looking forward to celebrating with my family, fiance, and future in laws this year. As I mentioned, I just got engaged, and this is the first time our families are doing a blended holiday. I explained the situation to June, and she just said that her daughters deserve to have their mom with them on Thanksgiving. I suggested celebrating the holiday on a later date with her family because I wasn't going to be covering for her. June was annoyed and said I was breaking the informal code of the office. I spoke to my mentor about this. She's in her 50s and has kids, and she thinks I should have agreed to cover for June so her kids could be with their mother on Thanksgiving. I said that the expectation isn't fair since June was the one who decided to have kids and also chose an intense line of work where she sometimes has to work holidays. Additionally, it's unfair that individuals who chose not to have children are penalized for the decisions of others and are expected to always work holidays. She asked me to take a step back and realize it's not about being fair to June or me, but doing what's right for the kids who already don't get to see their mother as often as they'd like because she's serving our country. She said if I chose to have kids one day, I may think about it differently. I'm pretty clear about the fact that when I decide to have kids, I won't expect my coworkers to pay the price for that decision. I'll note that my job is currently a public service and the institution prides itself on doing what's best for the country rather than ourselves. I'm all right with sacrificing my time to help the general public, but also I don't think they should be pressured into working every holiday so my coworkers can be with their kids that they brought into this world. Am I the asshole?
No, I don't think so. Also, I would be like, my mom deserves to have her daughter
Yeah, right. Yeah.
to celebrate holiday with her, right? Why? She's a daughter of someone too. So why is it
Right.
not okay with for her to celebrate with her family? But she's right. Like, why is it for someone with the kids is more important than me too?
Right.
Like, just because you decide to have kids doesn't make my holiday any less important to me.
Right. I deserve to celebrate with my family
Mhm.
too.
Yeah. I don't think she's an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not the asshole.
No.
And I agree with that. I mean, it's when you're thinking about it, the whole Thanksgiving, Christmas is spending time with the family, right?
Mhm.
There's no rule that says, oh, with your own, kids, so to
Kids,
speak.
yeah.
And like the way you put it, she's also a kid of somebody else as well.
Yeah.
So, and I get it, how you were saying it earlier, that some parents may feel entitled to have the days off because they have kids. But then again, they went into that work knowing that they're going to
Knowingly,
have to work some
yes.
holidays.
Right.
Yeah.
So if they're looking for time or looking for a job that they don't have to work the holidays and stuff, then be in that field or find a job that doesn't require you to work specific holidays.
I agree. I agree. I mean, you took over the job.
Right.
Yeah. I don't think so. She's an asshole. I don't think she should fall for it. I think she should definitely keep her day off.
Yeah,
And I want update. I'm just kidding.
I know. I wanted to
ask about it to have the days, swap her days.
She's
Okay,
probably working. So if did she say it anything? I mean, sorry, I'm
That's fine.
cutting you off, but like,
Go ahead.
she said that she's working Christmas. Does that mean June has Christmas off? Did she say anything
I don't think she did say anything about
about
that.
that? Because
There
if
was no
then
mention on
if
that.
it was like I was in that situation, I would rather have Christmas than Thanksgiving. I
Yeah,
don't know.
someone in the
But I
comments said
cut
that
you off. I'm
too.
No,
sorry.
you're fine.
What were you saying?
I lost train of my thought. No, but that's
I'm
fine. No,
sorry.
I think it makes sense though because
Oh, so
that.
June
Go ahead.
does get Christmas with the kids. Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go.
Yeah,
I
so
would
there
rather
you
take
go then. Yeah.
Christmas than Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
In Thanksgiving, what do you get? Food.
So then wait.
Christmas, you get
So
presents.
in theory, she's asking for both the holidays off.
Yeah, because she has kids, of
Exactly.
course.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I
Now,
mean, she got into a
you
job.
can't be that selfish.
Exactly.
Right.
You got into a job where you knowingly that you're gonna have to work holidays. Then yeah. I
Just
mean,
be happy you have Christmas off. I would rather have Christmas off over Thanksgiving.
Who cares about
Thanksgiving is boring.
It
Anyways,
is,
it
that's
brings
right.
so much drama. Anyways. And what am I gonna do? Feed my kids? I mean, regardless, I'm feeding my kids anyway.
Right.
So
So
it's nothing special about I don't know. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say
yeah,
that.
I know. But I feel the same way.
I'm not
I'm
really
so blah about Thanksgiving. Like,
I'm not
it's-
really I don't really care about
some people
Thanksgiving.
really are into it, like obsessed with
Yeah.
it. And I just can't.
I
And
don't
you know what surprises me? Everyone's saying not the asshole.
yeah.
That's
I would.
good.
I would
I heard
imagine.
people I thought a lot of people
No,
will
I don't
say
think.
no,
I
but like
would
I
at
feel like a
least.
lot of people like who have like kids, they are gonna be like, yes, you are the asshole.
Right,
Like
that's what I thought too. But
this woman
no.
has young kids, they need her mom to be
Mm-mm.
there or whatever.
I really wanted someone to be
To
like,
say yes,
yeah,
you
you
are
are the asshole. How
There has
dare
to be
you?
Karen in there,
Yeah,
you know?
there has to be. And
There
No,
has
no
to be
Karen.
Karen
to
who's
find it.
working Thanksgiving with the kids.
No, there has to be.
There has to be. Come on. How come we not find a single
Not a
Karen in
single
there?
person, which I'm very surprised about.
I mean,
'Cause
what's the top comment?
What
Just to get an idea.
on the top, what is it?
Let's see. So the top comment is not the asshole. Everyone deserves to celebrate holidays with family, kids or no kids. June can deal with working Thanksgiving. You already have plans, and that's the answer. June, this is my first holiday off, and I've made plans to celebrate with my family.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I don't
So-
even think she needs to explain herself.
I know.
Like,
Just so you
I'm
know.
scheduled not to work. I
Take
would
the day
like
off.
to keep it
That's
that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you didn't get it. It's not my problem. If you want, you can go and bother. You know what that meant her? I would be like, why don't you work
Work
for
on that.
her?
That mentor.
Like you're 50 years old. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure your daughters or kids are old enough to
Yeah.
be celebrating without you.
Get a new mentor.
Yeah, because I would be like, my mom is 50 years old and she deserves to have me for
Yes.
Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My mom needs me. All right,
Yeah,
guys.
not
Who
the
wants to go
asshole.
next?
Yeah, the mentor is the a-hole for that one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You know what?
June and the mentor is the asshole.
Yes. Yes.
All right. You want to go next?
Sure.
All right.
All right. So my story is posted actually on r/am I the asshole, and the username is u slash Suzanne Rez, SUSANREZ. The title is "Am I the asshole for telling my vegan friend I don't want to come over for Thanksgiving dinner?"
I say yes, you are the asshole. I'm sorry.
You
I
heard
heard
it
it wrong. I heard it wrong, but yes, you are the asshole.
I'm gonna say no because like you want to eat real things on Thanksgiving. You want to eat
No, that's
turkey.
not.
You want to eat ham or whatever. Like,
But it's not fair for vegan people. They come and they still come, even though they don't eat, but they still come and join
they
you.
better bring their own food. No, I'm
Yeah,
just
but
kidding.
that's what I'm saying. They still come and celebrate with you. Then why can't you just let go of it one day?
Yeah. I mean, Thanksgiving is important to a lot of people, not to me, but like it matters to them to have turkey, to have that
Yeah,
traditional experience.
But what's more important in Thanksgiving? Is it the food more important or the people you're celebrating
Depends
is
on the
more
people,
important?
depends on the
God.
friendship.
But then see if it's for me, it's like people is more important because if I'm going to my friends for Thanksgiving, clearly I'm choosing my friend over my family.
Yeah.
So there has to be some kind of connection. So then how important is this friend that you're going to be now? Now I'm going to bail out on you too. And I'm going to decide something else because I'm not getting turkey for one day.
Have you
can
ever
eat it
gone to a non-vegetarian Thanksgiving?
non-vegetarian Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Yeah. And did you have options?
House. My sister's house, right? Because her husband's family is all non-vegetarian, right? And they actually do Thanksgiving like with
like
the
a
turkey and everything.
traditional
So
Thanksgiving.
my sister doesn't eat it, but she still makes turkey for his side of family and
Oh wow,
everything.
that's
So I
really
have
nice
been
of
there,
her.
and she would also make food for us, and then I'll take some stuff too. But like I have been there, so
But you had options because she made sure that you.
yeah, she made some stuff, and I and my mom took some stuff too. But like, yeah, we have been there. We used to go there like a lot before COVID. Every Thanksgiving we used to go before COVID, but then after COVID, we stopped, and she stopped hosting too. So
Right.
yeah.
Okay. So let's get into
Wait,
the
what do
story.
you think?
Yeah,
You never said anything.
Yeah, it's a half and half.
He was like, oh, let me
I'm a little
just see
biased
that.
because I read the story, but that
But
being said,
still,
based on the
what did you
title,
thought?
am I the asshole for not going to my friends because he's vegan? Yes, in a way.
Yeah.
Yes. Because similar to what the way I was thinking, same way you said it, is Thanksgiving or holidays about family and friends and getting together, not about what you're eating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, food's secondary.
I mean, she can always cook turkey at home and eat it before going.
Depends on the friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would, if I want something, I would be like, okay, let me make it at
What
home
about
before.
taking it there?
No, that would be disrespectful.
Oh yeah, that would be
That
kind of
would be
rude, I
very
guess. Yeah.
disrespectful because she's just specifically doing I mean, she's vegan. She's
Vegan.
specifically doing vegan for a reason. So I think she might not want that over there. But if she's, I mean, it's worth asking.
The friend is vegan.
Yeah, but you can ask the friend, hey, is it okay if I bring turkey? But if she's not okay with it, then I would say respect that. You know how in our culture, like some people are like, no meat allowed in my house. Like my parents, like they don't allow meat in the house. So when my brother-in-law Adit wants to eat chicken, they don't bring it to my parents' house. So I mean, respect that. Make it at home and eat it before or after Thanksgiving party.
But
And that's what I'm wondering, is this a cultural thing or are they just vegan because they feel like it? And I feel like people
I know.
treat that differently, but maybe it should be the same. I don't know. And I wish I could be vegetarian, but I just can't.
Well, let's read the story and find out if it's by choice or by culture.
Yeah.
All right. I, 54 female, have a friend, 55 female, who went vegan 10 years ago.
Okay.
We've been friends for 20
Choice.
Yes,
Yeah,
by
now we know.
choice. We've been friends 20 years or more, and we have a large group of friends, 15 to 20, and there are a few of us that switch off cooking dinner on Thanksgiving for whoever's in town. Since Anne went vegan, we always accommodated her dietary restriction with at least some tofurkey, one side of dish, and one dessert being strictly vegan. This year, Anne jumped in early and said, for the first time ever, that she wanted to cook Thanksgiving this year. Not a problem until she informed us in the group chat, dinner will be 100% vegan. Some of us offered to bring more omnivore offering, including turkey, and she insisted that we eat vegan while at her house. She declared that vegan food tastes exactly the same, quote, as omnivore food. It does not. I've been to her house, choked down on bean burgers and chocolate cake, and probably dozens other meals, each of which she insisted that tasted just like a real thing. She even tried to fool me once with the Beyond Burger, insisting that it was a regular hamburger. I've only found limited numbers of vegan dishes I enjoy, and none of them have ever been made by her. After thinking it over, discussing it with my husband, we decided to privately tell her um, we were bowing out of dinner for Thanksgiving this year. I told her I wanted turkey, mashed potato, pumpkin pie that we made with traditional ingredients. I could have lied and said, "Oh, we have plans to travel to see a family," but I don't want to lie. And has become angrier and angrier with me since. And I told her this about a week ago. Then she went and complained to some of the women in a group about refusing to attend just because she was cooking, which sort of is true, but still made me angry. So I ended explaining to the other ladies that we all are very considerably making vegan dishes just for her at every party and get together any of us throw. And it's usually unreasonable for her to insist that I strictly adhere to her dietary choice when I've never demanded that same from her. So that blew up because all the ladies have now jumped to my way of thinking and decided they will have Thanksgiving at one of their houses instead. We will not, in parentheses, we will not be attending their Thanksgiving either. My husband says we probably should have lied about going out of town, or at least I should have not explained my reasoning to the other ladies. I've decided to stay out of it from here and out, but somehow Anne blames me for the whole debacle. Am I the asshole for declining to attend the vegan Thanksgiving?
No.
Mm,
She wouldn't even accommodate for them. Like they offered to bring in the, omnivore as they called it. So it's not fair. Like they accommodated for her and she has no reason not to allow them to bring the omnivore dishes besides like trying to make people vegan. Like and Thanksgiving is special to people. So I don't know, not the asshole to me.
I think everybody's an asshole. I'm sorry, but I think everybody is an asshole because I agree with you. Yes. What's her name? The person who's hosting Anne, right?
Anne, yes.
And she's an asshole because they have been accommodating her
Right.
all this long, and now it's like, you know how some vegan people have this thing that where they are like, oh, I'm vegan, they feel so righteous. I get it,
Yeah.
you're doing a good thing,
They really
yes,
are.
but they try to make their life mission to have convert other people into vegan too. So I feel like she's one of those by just
Yeah.
It
saying
doesn't
like
seem to be
you
like
come
that
to
though.
yeah, well,
Based
hey,
on the conversation, at least based on
she's
how she's posted, I mean, they've been friends for 20 years
yes,
and
20
10
years.
years of
Yeah,
her
but like
being
hers
vegan.
is like she's okay, it's not that just one thing that hey, I'm making vegan and you all have to eat vegan. There was something else too where she's making vegan and forcing her to eat and she's like I don't
Mhm.
like it and she tries to lie about one of the impossible meat
Mhm.
and give it to her saying it's a
Yeah, and
meat.
that's messed up.
So,
That's
okay,
messed up. That's
I
actually
Yeah,
agree.
you
that's
I
can't tell
that's like
agree.
people
in a
that.
way it's like oh
It's
I'm
like
trying
giving you
to
guys
show
meat when you
and
don't
she's
need
trying
to.
to she made comments like hey it tastes exactly the same turkey and
Mhm.
vegan food tastes exactly the same blah blah blah. For me all those comments and all those attempts of like trying to make her eat a vegan food is a way of and trying to convert them into vegan and trying to
Yeah.
convince them that hey vegan food is as good as eating meat, right? Like I'm vegetarian but I'm not going to force it on you like hey,
Yeah.
you should not be eating meat.
Yeah, but that goes again, similar to the conversation that you brought up earlier that certain people has that also has that mentality. I don't know what her mentality is, Anne's mentality, but in the case of if it's at their house, then it has to be
Yes, but
based
that's
on
no,
what
but like when
their
I
beliefs are.
exactly, but their beliefs
That's
are
tough.
right. So
So
here's
that's the thing.
no,
That's
but like
where it
here's
is. So it's not the case
see,
that she
but
doesn't want
You
no, no,
guys
no,
have
to.
no, no.
cultural beliefs and
Exactly.
religious beliefs,
What's
and I just feel like it's
her
different.
belief, right? Like
We
Yeah,
don't know
it's
what our
just
belief
I
is.
feel like
It's been
she's
10
no,
years.
no, no.
vegan.
So it's
But
10 years. So
Right.
clearly she
That's
has been raised
yeah.
as someone who has ate meat for her whole
Mhm.
life. It's
mhm.
just last 10 years she has decided to go vegan. A lot of people are making that choice. I get it, but that's because they want to make that choice because of knowing what's happening and all that stuff, right? I get it. But that's not your religion or any belief that you're creating that hey I don't want to bring in and she did not say it according to my religious belief. Let's say
Yeah,
if she
she's not saying
converted
religious
herself
belief.
to
No.
something she did
Yes.
not. She said I want
But
you
it,
guys to eat
but the belief is a
vegan
belief.
food
It doesn't have to be religious,
because it
non
tastes
religious.
Right.
Just
I
because
guess
it's a
what makes
religious versus
someone
non religious belief, it's still a belief, though.
yeah, what makes
I
someone
don't know.
have to respect a
But at the
religion or
same
culture
time
more than someone's belief, I
then
guess.
then
I
don't
guess.
but
I don't know.
then actually Anne is the asshole because she's forcing someone to follow her. Then don't
Yeah, then
host
don't
and don't make
host.
other people to eat vegan food just because you want to host it and
Be controlling.
you're controlling at this time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now see here's the thing.
Mm.
At my house if I'm hosting it, right, we have people coming over, whatever. Adit eats meat. Okay, you want to have meat? We will have meat, right? But then if I tell someone not to bring in meat in my house, that's not right. If I'm going to their house and they are accommodating me, then why is it not okay for me to accommodate them? Unless until I believe the religious way, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Like, am I gonna tell Adit don't cook meat at my house?
Mm.
No, I'm not gonna because this is his house too.
Yeah, but that's because it's in the same house. We don't know what the husband or the spouse or partner in this situation is.
It doesn't look like from the comments also like here's the thing. Isn't if you're eating meat and I try to be like, okay, look, I made this and eat it. It's a meat I made for you, but I'm trying to give you impossible burger, let's say. That's a very sneaky move for my end. Like, what am I trying to do? Why am I trying to force you to
Wait,
eat
hold on.
impossible
So,
meat by saying it is actual meat? Why am I doing that? Why would I
Yeah,
do that?
that's like
and let me
psycho.
ask you this: have you not already experienced that in the reverse order when somebody accidentally says, "Oh no, this is actually fake meat," then giving you an actual meat?
That happened to you?
No,
Oh.
no, it didn't happen to me. Well, people have told me why don't I eat meat because
Mm.
it's very hard for people to understand why
Yeah.
I'm not eating meat and
But I'm saying it because I've had that happen. I have.
nobody
You
has
have?
Adit
Oh,
has
that's messed
Adit
up.
has tried to be like, oh, why don't you eat chicken? I don't want to eat
You don't
chicken.
have to eat
I
chicken.
haven't no
Yeah.
exactly, but like a lot of people like even when I moved to US, like it was very hard for people to understand why I don't. Again, I'm talking about like what 20, almost 20 years ago. People were not aware of like vegan and all that. Back in the time, people like now you will see a lot of people are changing their diet. But at that time, people were like, "Oh, well, eat. Why don't you eat? Why don't you try it? Like, try it. You don't know what you're missing out on. How can you not eat this? Like, how can like you're missing out on something? Don't you crave it?" And I was like, "Why would I crave it when I never tried it?
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. Like,
That's
you know."
crazy.
But nobody has ever tried to like be say that, and also it won't work for me because I don't eat impossible meat anyways, so it won't work
Well,
for
yeah, I
me
know that,
anyways.
but I'm
Can't
just
get
saying,
you.
But
because I've
nobody
seen
has
people
ever
do it
tried on
the other way
me.
around as well. So what's the
Nobody, it
difference?
hasn't tried on me, but at the same time, that person is an asshole too. I'm not saying
Yeah.
I'm not saying the other person is right. I'm saying even she's an asshole. The OP is more asshole for actually telling other people, and now other people are like creating more drama, and then she's like, I just want to stay out of it. Well, you started this. You could have just gone to Anne and said it, hey, you don't want people to eat meat, but it's not fair. Why don't you let me just host it, and you bring vegan food for everybody, and I will make meat for everybody, and
But
let's
then
do it
again,
that way. If you
if
don't want me to
you're been in the
bring,
friendship for like 20 plus years with those people, and they've always hosted Thanksgiving, but you never had the chance to, but that don't you? It isn't that on your back of your head that, like, well, I want to do something as well,
Yeah,
and
but
I
let
want to
them
but
host
bring
it as
at the
well.
same time,
something. Let them
at
bring
the
their
same
stuff.
time, I would be like, hey, less cleaning.
That's true.
Why do I want to clean a house? I mean, I should not say that because I'm the person who hosts most.
Exactly my
I should
point.
not say
We
that.
always hosted.
But
I'm one of the guys who always hosts on my friends group as well in my family.
I
So I was
know,
like,
but at the same time, there are times like where like close to the hosting day, I was like, shit, man, next day I have to clean so much. Like,
Aw.
what the fuck was I thinking? But I'm just saying, like, they're like 50-year-old, some people. Like,
exactly. But
find a
then,
middle ground instead of
Yeah,
creating a
please.
drama for
Like,
no reason.
yeah. That's
but
too
then
much.
the question is a 20-year worth of friendship worth it for just this?
Well, you could be asking her the same thing. You could have just let them bring like an
Yeah.
omnivore.
See,
But
that
then
argument works both ways.
Yeah, like someone has to give.
I don't even know why I'm like
So defensive about it.
defensive about it, and also
Look
like
at
why
me.
am I fighting for OP when I say she's an asshole
Yeah, you're so
in
passionate.
the beginning? But what pissed me off is because the comment where Anne tried to feed her impossible
Yeah,
meat.
no, that shows what Anne is. Like,
That
she's a
just
bad
pissed me
person.
off.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm
Like,
on the
Anne,
inside for
come
this one.
on. I was like,
I'm
and I
on
was
the inside.
supporting you. I could have fight for it, like,
Yeah,
like,
if it wasn't
why
in
can't
there.
you go like, vegan for one day? But then, Anne did those moves, and I was like,
But
forget it.
like vegan really does taste different than the real thing. Like
I
if
agree.
you're
I'm
not
not
used to
saying
eating that, you're
yes.
gonna
Yeah,
be miserable.
yeah.
Especially if you look forward to this one day every year.
Or why don't they do this? They do vegan Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving Day, and then Black Friday they have
Regular
That's an
regular
option.
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
they
Yeah,
could
they
work
could have
this
done that.
out.
They
They
could
could
have.
Yeah,
have
I mean
talked
that's
it
what
And
I'm
no,
out.
saying.
that's the whole point.
That's what I'm
This
saying.
this is something that could have been worked out, and not be like, oh, we're
That's
not
what I'm
doing it.
saying.
Nope,
Yeah.
none of our friends are going to be
Yeah, they're
joining.
fake friends, so
All
But
joining
that's what
either.
I'm
yeah.
saying. Like 50-year-old people and creating drama for no freaking reason.
Yeah.
They can just find a middle ground. But
Yeah.
again, boomers, what can we do?
Ooh. Oh
Forget
no.
about being boomers.
Poor
I mean,
boomers.
Wait, are the
Are they
50s? No,
they're
they're not.
50s.
No, they're not.
They're not
They're
Gen
not
X.
boomers.
Gen X.
I was
Gen
going to
X.
say,
They
wait, they're
hate
not boomers.
millennials.
They're not
Wait,
boomers. They're
boomers,
50s.
boomers hate us too. So be
Yeah,
fair.
boomers and
I mean,
Gen
we
X
hate
hate
them
us.
too.
Yeah, we all hate
No,
each
we don't. I
other.
mean, our parents are boomers. We shouldn't say that. But they are very
But
hard
they
to
definitely
deal
hate
with.
us.
But let's just say those generations are very hard to deal with.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay. I don't know. I'm still more on the
Not the
inside for
asshole.
this.
I think everybody's still an asshole. Everybody is.
E-
Other
to
friends
a
are
point,
too.
yes.
Other
Yes.
friends
Oh,
are
yeah.
too.
For
Yes.
ditching
Yeah,
the
that was
whole
kind of
entire
messed up.
thing.
You know what? Who's not the asshole? Husband. Because he was like, we should have just lied about
Yes.
Thanksgiving as right out of town.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
man knows
You
that
know.
this will create drama. He knows. She should have listened to him. For once, I'm saying, woman, you should have listened to your husband.
This is the only time.
This is the only time men knew better than women.
That's so funny.
But that's what I'm saying. Everybody's an asshole. I'm gonna stick
You're
to
not the
my.
asshole.
I'm gonna
Alright.
stick to this. It's so funny. You are saying yes, you are the asshole for the OP because you're siding
To a
with the
point,
Anne,
yes, I'm siding on Anne for this.
and then you're saying not the
Not the
asshole, and I'm
asshole.
saying everybody's. We're not on the same page, guys.
I mean, I agree with what the husband said. They should have pretty much stuck with it, saying, "Hey,
Yes.
we're going to be out of town.
Mhm.
We can't
Yeah.
attend, and not start any more drama."
Sure, you don't run into the OP.
Well,
Yes.
yes. Or don't post anything on Facebook. I mean,
Just
you've been
don't-
friends for 20 years. I mean, heck, if I did that to you, for example, I'm like, "Oh yeah, I don't like the food that you're making, so I'm not coming."
Oof.
And it was something that we got together for 20 years, every single year.
Yeah, but
How would you feel about that?
see
Exactly.
the thing.
How
See,
would you
real
feel
life,
about that?
real life.
See,
Exactly.
okay.
So that's my
Okay.
point. That's
No,
why I
no,
get
no,
it
no,
from
no. All
Anne's
right,
perspective.
all
I was
right.
like, really?
Here's the thing. You know me for 20 years. If you had said that to me, what do you think I would have done?
Not be your friend.
No, no, no. What do you think I would have
Bring
done?
whatever you want then.
Exactly. Exactly. So I would be like, bring your own food then. Don't eat mine. And then when you come to my house, I will make sure you bring your own food and don't touch my food.
I love that.
But I'm not gonna create a drama over this. I would just be like, okay, don't fucking touch my food. Like, I will make sure you don't even have one spoon of my food. But I'm not gonna stop you from bringing food over to my house.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna.
No, you actually probably would say either. In that case, it's don't come.
No,
I don't know. I don't know.
Whoa, you are kind of like.
Did this happen
Just
before,
get it
guys?
now.
It's hurting my feelings
Yeah,
right now.
She's hurt.
I'm
Like,
hurt.
how
Come on,
dare
like
I
you.
can
it was
see
like
you.
I
I know that you're not going to do it, but I can see you thinking it and like,
Maybe.
I wanna say this.
maybe.
I was
Yeah.
like,
no, but
How
like,
dare
talking
you.
about it.
like no. See,
I can see you like thinking that.
like okay,
Like, it's like,
you
really?
know,
Why is he
you
doing
know,
this?
I would flat out say whatever the hell I want to you. And whatever comes in my mind. So if I'm thinking that, I was like, don't fucking come to my house. But that might be the first word that come out of my mouth. Yes, yes. But then I was like, I'm joking, right? Like, just bring your own damn food and show your face, right? Like, I would definitely say that. I was like, you better show up at this time, be at my house. But yes, as a joke, I will definitely say, don't fucking come to my party. But I'm never gonna let you not come to my party. Like, that's never gonna happen. So you know that.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
So
That's
that's what I'm saying.
Anne's
That's
side
a
a little bit.
20-year-old friendship, right? Like, so that's
And
what I'm
so
saying.
is it.
Like with us, our 20-year friendship and
So
their
is this.
20-year-old friendship, like that's what I'm saying. There shouldn't even be drama since I have friends who are 20 plus and I can just say whatever the hell I want without creating an issue. And I don't even think OP should have involved other people in it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you are like so much like, oh, like I should have not lied to them. No, you didn't even have to lie to them. You could have just said, sorry, we are not coming to the party. You don't have to explain yourself. You would be like, hey, I'm not coming. I can't make it to XYZ. I'm gonna be like, okay, fine, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna understand. I'm gonna make sure I know you. I know if you were able to come, you will be coming. If you can't come, there has to be a reason, and it's not my place to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to tell me, you will tell me. So
That I agree on.
but that's what I'm
yes.
saying. Like, everybody is an asshole over here. Nobody's thinking maturely. They're just like so. I don't want to say the word that's coming in my mind because this video could be taken off. But yeah, let's just say you guys are all assholes and could act like a mature people instead of high schoolers.
So here's a short version of explanation as to why she thinks.
But what's the comment
Yeah,
saying?
I'll go into that
Okay.
after. Yeah. So I refused to go vegan Thanksgiving dinner, then told my other friends why I wasn't going. Now none of them are going either. And
Mhm.
Thanksgiving host blames me for everyone canceling.
Yeah.
So that's why she thinks she's the a-hole.
I was
Yes.
gonna say,
No, no,
In
no,
that
no.
case,
In
yes.
that, in
Wait,
that
no,
case, she is an asshole.
Okay, this is what I don't like about Anne is that she's blaming OP when it's really not her fault. It's her vegan dinner. That's the
Yeah,
reason.
but like, see, everybody was okay.
Everybody was okay
Everybody
to
was
go
okay to
until
go
one
until
person
OP,
or she,
because
OP
she
said
canceled.
what everyone else felt first.
Yeah, but then,
Everybody was just sucking it up and going for the heck of it because they were friends.
or
That's the
maybe,
whole
I
point.
don't know, maybe
I
someone
don't
was
know.
like, you know what, like, yeah, let's go to Anne's because she wanted to host,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
My only thing is,
But she said to them privately. It's not like she was like in a group chat, like, I'm not going to
yeah,
Anne's. Like, F
but like
that. She said it privately,
even,
you know?
yeah, but
And-
like she told everyone privately. Doesn't matter in a group or privately.
I
You're
thought she
still
told-
saying
I thought
everybody.
she told Anne privately, like, hey, we're not
No,
going
No,
to come.
no, but
OP
then
told
OP
Anne
told
privately.
Anne privately, but then she also went with other friends, other 10 friends, saying, this is the reason I'm not coming is because Anne is doing vegan part Thanksgiving and I want to eat turkey. So everybody was like, you know what? Yeah, why are we all going then? We can have another party at my house, at one of the person's house,
But
and they can have me
But OP
over.
isn't even going to there, so it's like it's not her fault that happened. Like she just,
I mean, at that
starts
point,
telling her
she
friends,
would
I'm
have.
not going.
Yeah, but at that point, she would have to if she wants to save her friendship with Anne, or like, okay, I'm not gonna go to yours either.
Yeah.
But she.
Because at that point, you're
My
throwing
point
Anne
is
under
like,
the bus. We're like, we're
my
cutting you
point
off. You're
is
out of our
like,
group now.
if I'm throwing a party, let's say, right, vegan party, and you
Yeah.
don't want to come to mine, you will tell me. But why would you go to Kandarp and tell him, like, why aren't you coming to my party?
I guess I would have just said I'm not coming, not that because of the
Exactly.
vegan thing.
Exactly, right?
No,
Like,
the on OP mentioned that Anne went to the other friends,
and
Anne did it.
and also Anne mentioned it to other friends that she's not coming because of this.
So
Oh.
OP didn't do it.
OP went to the group chat explaining her why.
Explaining her
Yeah,
why.
but
she's
that's
not
only
coming.
after Anne was the one being like, she doesn't want to come because it's vegan. So,
So
she
wait,
started. And she
Anne
was
said-
defending herself.
L-
Yeah,
hold on, where is it?
We need to know. We need to
Hold
clarify.
on, what
'cause that's a
part is
big
that?
thing.
Because I'm
Okay.
getting confused. So
Yeah.
Anne said OP is not coming to the party. Or did she say OP is not coming to the party because I'm doing vegan party?
Yeah, we need to clarify.
Yeah, like 2 more words can change the
It
whole.
can change the whole
Okay,
context.
so I'll read it right
Context.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. So it's going back to I ended explaining to the other ladies that we all are very considerably making vegan dishes just to make her party and get together any of us through. And
But then Anne is not
it's
doing
unreasonable for her to insist that I strictly adhere to her dietary choice when I have never demanded the same from her.
Okay. But so Anne, hold on.
Yeah.
But the Anne said, "Hey, OP is not coming to my party because I'm doing the vegan party." So people were like flipping out on OP, but then OP was like, "Wait, the reason I'm saying this is because we always have vegan food for Anne, but Anne is not doing the same for us where she has vegan and
Mm-hmm.
what was the
non-veg.
Omnivore.
Omnivore.
Yeah, that's what they kept saying.
Yeah, I
Omnivore.
was
So I'm
like-
like, omnivore.
Gen X
My dinosaur.
Gen X wants to be Gen Z.
Yeah, I see. Like, okay, omnivore.
I know. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm telling you, everybody's an asshole.
No, but I feel like that
they're
makes it
still
even worse. That
They're still stuck in high school.
they are. They totally are.
Like you can see this happening in that Mean Girls movie, right? Like,
No, but I feel like OP wasn't the mean girl at all. I feel like she was respectful about it, and
I don't know. I feel like everybody's an asshole.
yeah,
Let's just say
All
that.
right.
Like OP could have just lied like her husband. That man knew. I'm telling you, for
But
one,
she was being
in
honest.
Yes.
my life, I'm agreeing to a husband who knew how to
This will never
avoid
happen
this
again.
whole situation. Yes. Or they could have just talked and say, okay,
Yeah.
you do the vegan and I'll. But then OP also said that and whatever vegan food and makes is very bad.
But did she tell it to the group, or did she just
could have-
say it?
Actually, in that case, the OP could have said, "Hey, I'll bring veg food, but vegan food."
No, but it
that
sounds
she said
like
she likes.
no.
Because she
Yes,
mentioned
she
that.
said, I have tried vegan food that someone else had made other than Anne, right?
Yeah.
So
That not and did not
yeah,
make.
but also it sounds like OP is very stuck on eating turkey on that day. So
Well, that's true too.
I don't think that
But
she
that's my
wants.
thing. She could have also said, "Hey,
Yeah,
if it was because of the fact that she didn't like her
nobody's ready
vegan
to
Yeah.
food,
compromise. Let's just say that.
then she could have said, "Oh, I'll bring a vegan food as well. I'll bring a dish or
What do you think
something."
OP should have said that I'm gonna bring impossible turkey, and then it would be actual turkey?
That would be so messed up. She did not go that route because that's just
She
mean.
would do the same thing to Anne.
That-
Oh, okay, okay, we are going off. We are
Yeah, this
going
is
off.
getting wild.
Let's just end
Alright.
it by
Yeah.
saying everybody's an asshole.
You wanted to go see what the top comments are?
Yes, I
All
want
right,
to
let's
see what
see.
the comments are saying.
All right, so few of the top comments. The first one is by Discount Mithril.
Mm.
Not the asshole. You accommodated her many times over, but she refuses to do so when hosting. I get that being vegan is a choice most people make for ethical reasons, but the BS line of it all tastes the same is so insane.
Mhm.
It doesn't, and they know it. I often eat vegan meals of my own making, but never once I've made it thinking that, oh, it'll taste just like the meat dish that I made yesterday. I know it doesn't, and I'm happy with my veggies. Hopefully, Anne takes this as an eye opening it needs to be. Her belief and choice are not something everyone will adopt. And the more she forces it on people, the more of those people will reject the idea. I hope she enjoys her Thanksgiving alone, because until she returns to graciousness of providing food for everyone at the table to enjoy based on their dietary choices, that's how she'll be spending it. So siding with Anne.
I don't know. Who did that to you? I want to know.
Yeah. It
Who
must have
tried
been
to
like
feed
traumatizing.
you
Or did
impossible
feed you.
meat and you eat chicken? I don't know.
I do. I'm talking
So
about
what?
prior
Oh,
before I did.
prior. Dude, how old this was? Because
I mean, I
wait,
see it. Okay, so forget
wait.
about if the
How
same
old
scenario.
was that? Because
High
you've
school.
been, yeah. Because since I know you, you have been
No.
a year or two later. You started eating. So like what? 18 years ago, you started eating
Give or
meat.
take 20, 18,
Yeah. So
20
when
somewhere.
did that happen?
That was a while ago. But yeah.
Okay, move on. In the end, you ended up eating.
Wait,
Yeah.
that was the top comment?
Yes, that
So
was the top comment.
does that mean that most people agree that not the asshole?
Yeah.
For the story itself, it's about 8,400,
For the top
and for that
comment.
top comment, 9,000.
Nice.
9,000 upvote just on that
And
comment
how
alone.
old was the story?
15 days.
15
Wow,
days.
wow,
Okay.
wow.
So they haven't made the decision?
Oh yeah, does it say it at the top?
Now,
No.
oh,
Okay.
on the top, yeah, it says not the
Not
a-hole.
yeah, a-hole.
Wow.
Okay.
Not
Well,
the a-hole.
people need to say everybody's an asshole. Well, yeah.
Right.
That was a
That was a good one.
good one. I know.
I like that.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna move
Now
on
we
to the next
know.
one.
Now
This
we
one.
know we can all be not on the same page sometimes.
Yeah.
All right. So, the story that I'm reading, I guess originally was from r slash am I the asshole, but it's on r slash best of redditors update now. The original op was u slash sensitive hyphen cut hyphen 9117. The trigger warning for the stories are verbal abuse, lying, manipulative behavior, and mood spoilers are messy.
Mm.
Okay, so this story is from November 10th, 2023. The title is Am I the Asshole for Hosting My Thanksgiving After My Daughter-in-Law Didn't Invite Me to hers?
No.
No.
She didn't invite you, so you're gonna have to
Yeah, exactly.
that you host.
Yeah, so I wouldn't
yeah.
say she's the
Plain
a-hole
and simple,
for
right?
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
didn't get invited. Okay, so
Yeah,
then
I'll
she's
do
gonna
my
have her
own.
own.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I mean,
agree.
that it depends on who's if she's inviting the same people or not,
Ooh.
which she could
I'm
be.
I'm pretty sure, right? Because
Sounds
it's
like it. Based on the
daughter-in-law,
way it sounds
so
like it.
Yeah,
It's the
her
same
same exact
her
family.
other
Uh-oh.
that's being invited.
her
So
same
that
family
kid's
is going
get
to
very
yes.
dramatic.
Yikes.
So
I can
yeah,
see that being dramatic on there.
yeah. So um, so the story goes, I came here for another opinion. My daughter-in-law does not like me. My son got her pregnant in college, and I told him to get a paternity test since he was not exclusive with her and she wasn't either. He told me she was seeing other people. He did, and he is the father. The first time I met her, she told me it was not a pleasure to meet the person who thinks she is a whore. I never called her that. I tried to explain, but got cut off by my son. Me and him had a conversation, and he told me to drop it. Shotgun wedding, and one kid later, our relationship is strained. I see her at family events, but that really is it. I have been blow off so many times for inviting them out that I don't anymore. I have accepted that I won't be a strong presence in their life or my grandkids. Now the family rotates who does holidays. It is her time to host Thanksgiving. I gave a text asking what time I should be over and if they want me to bring anything. She told me I wasn't invited, but my husband is. I talked it over with him and we decided to host our own. I informed the other kids what happened and I will have dinner at my place if they want to go. Well, none of the other kids are going now, and I am getting texts from her and my son that I'm acting like a jerk and to cancel my Thanksgiving.
She's the jerk.
Yeah.
The mother-in-law is the jerk for not inviting. Right, that was
Mhm.
mother-in-law. Right?
Wait, it was daughter-in-law
Or
that
daughter-in-law,
didn't invite
sorry.
mother-in-law.
Daughter-in-law,
My bad.
yeah.
Yeah, for not inviting.
That's
Yeah.
what she
Yeah.
gets. A lonely
And
Thanksgiving.
but like
But
her
the
her to even
husband.
say like you are not invited but your
Yeah,
husband
that's
is
messed
like
up.
Yeah.
do
Honestly,
you really think my husband is gonna go to like your Thanksgiving since you're not inviting me?
right.
Yeah.
And I don't think she's wrong for asking for that paternity
Exactly.
test, though.
I
Like,
don't think either.
I
If
think everyone should have a paternity test. Like, because
yes,
you need to be sure.
exactly. And if they were not exclusive and she was seeing
Yeah,
other people,
right.
and then
I
yeah,
would protect my son that way too. Like,
exactly. And I'm pretty sure
So if the
like
son's okay with it, then why does it matter?
because you want to make sure that's actually his kid that he's going to be providing for the next 18 years or however.
But the question is, it's the spouse or your partner knowing that it could or could not be.
yeah, but like sometimes men don't think that, right? They
Yeah.
will be like, "Oh, she's saying it's my son, so she probably knows better that it's my
But
kid."
Right.
it
Like,
sounds
oh,
like
right?
he's
But
the
step-in
issue has
mom.
came up. The mother has raised that issue to the son before, it seems
no,
like.
so she said the only reason she asked for the paternity test is because he told her that they were not exclusive and she was
Yeah, so
seeing other people.
exactly. So
So
he
what's wrong
knows.
in that scenario if you tell, "Hey," so you're saying if you're dating someone, but you were not dating, you were not exclusive, you guys were seeing other people too,
Yeah.
and the girl you were hooking up with or whatever, she comes and tells you she's pregnant and you're the father, are you going to believe her? You're the father, because that was going to come, and if you
But the
say
question
yes
is
it
that how
is.
that conversation came up? Because it could have the conversation could have been the other way where the girl may have said it that I don't know if it's you or not because we were not exclusive.
Yeah,
And if the
here's
guy's
the thing, Kandarp.
okay
Here's the thing,
saying
Kandarp.
that, you know what, I love you and I don't care, I don't want to know,
Yeah, well,
I'm
if
gonna
he
raise
loved,
that child.
they would have been exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. First of all, if you
I'm
love
just
someone, you
saying.
would have
I'm
been.
just saying.
Okay, so you are saying you love someone, you are hooking up with that person. That person is hooking up with other people, and you are hooking up with other people. But you love that person.
Mhm.
No, you're stupid for saying that.
I've seen some relationships like that.
You
Not that work out.
Here's
No
the-
way.
oh my God,
Nuh-uh.
Kandarp.
Oh, I've
Also,
seen relationships
you
where
have
they got
seen it.
two girls living in the same house with one guy.
Oh,
Here's the thing.
polygamy.
Oh my
Okay.
God. Okay,
Well, that's a
people
whole
are
different
crazy.
But yes,
story.
I mean, there's
Like,
not
There are
just that
people
alone,
like
but there's
that.
wait, do
other
you know them
Yes.
stories.
personally?
Okay,
Yes.
as
Oh.
a normal person that you are, I'm asking you. I'm not asking what other people are doing. I'm asking you, what are you going to be doing?
Probably would ask for it, yes. But then
Yes.
again, like I said, I'm not everybody.
Yes, Kandarp, but like
I'm playing the
this
devil's
is the only
advocate.
context.
I'm
You
just playing
you're not
devil's
the devil's
advocate.
advocate at
Anyway.
this point. No, you are not.
Yeah, I know.
You're not.
This
This is something totally different. You're
All right,
trying
fine.
to create a drama. You're being that N right now. Or
You're the
OP.
N.
Trying to create drama.
The old OP. You're no.
Okay. All right. Go on.
So
Let's hear
you're
it.
saying you're never gonna ask if you had son who's telling you we're not exclusive, but
There
this
are
woman is.
that are okay with it.
But clearly, son still went and did paternity. Okay, here's the thing. Let's say my Ayan comes to me and say, "Hey, mom, this girl is pregnant. We were not exclusive. My father, you need to get paternity test." But let's say if Ayan is like, "But mom, I'm okay with it. I'm ready
I'm
to
not.
raise the kid." Okay, all right, fine. I will be still telling him, "You are stupid. You need to do paternity test." But again, it's on my Ayan to do the paternity test or not. If he's okay to raise the kid as his own without trying to find out if that son is his or not, he would not do the paternity test, correct? The son in this scenario, did it and he found out he is the
Mom
father.
forced it.
Doesn't seem like it, because here's the thing. When apparently there is a comment that really, I did not read the updates and the comments on the bottom. This is the only part I read. But what felt was weird was he is the father. The first time I met her, she told me it was not a pleasure to meet the person who thinks she's a whore. In parentheses, she says never called her that. I tried to explain, but got cut off by my son. Now, my question is, why was he cutting her off? Why was he cutting his mom off? When she tried to explain why she asked her son to do the paternity test. What is he trying to stop her mom from saying that?
That he said she was sleeping around.
Probably.
Yeah.
So there has to be something going on.
But she
So
the dad might the son might have said it in confidentiality, so to speak,
Yeah.
to her mom. Just
yeah,
he's a mama's
but
baby.
but yeah, but then at the same time, at this point,
So
son
that's-
was having these doubts.
Mhm.
Son was having these doubts then. Otherwise, he wouldn't have brought it up to his mom. If he loves that person who he's ready to raise their kid, he would never tell his mom that, hey, my wife was sleeping around while she got pregnant with my kid. Because he would want to make sure my mom likes the love of my life. As a man, I'm pretty sure you would want your parents to love and not know if my wife was sleeping around or not.
Okay.
Right? Okay. I hope so. Otherwise, we are definitely something wrong with the boy. All right. So, in the original post, the top comment was not the asshole. Hey, you may be an asshole to your daughter in law. Jury is out on that one. And it's not why we are here. But when it comes to Thanksgiving, you weren't invited. So, what did she expect you to do? That was the comment. And then OP responded, I don't know. My husband wouldn't let me sit around by myself on Thanksgiving. And the same person responds back saying, as he shouldn't. And if your other kids didn't want you to be alone on Thanksgiving either, that's fine too. And different comment under that is, if my sister-in-law treated my mother like shit, I wouldn't attend that dinner either. And other person said, not the asshole, and it doesn't matter, but I'm just curious, would you have told him to get paternity test if they were exclusive with each other? She sounds demonic. Lol. And then OP said, no, it wouldn't make sense to do so. So she's saying I wouldn't have said to get paternity test if they were exclusive.
At this point, the way I'm thinking it is like the whole paternity stuff is just a side
Here's
thing.
the
main
but here's the thing. Right now, like it's like even that but that's the main issue, right? Because of the paternity test, that's the reason mother-in-law and daughter-in-law doesn't have relationship. But also, like, mother might be thinking like, okay, you are gonna have a kid which you don't know it's yours or not. The birth certificate is gonna have your name as a father. In future, if something happens between you and the girl, you will be responsible of the baby and everything, regardless of being biologically your child or not, just because your name is on that birth certificate. So she
So
might be thinking in the long term.
what was the trigger warnings for? Because I didn't hear any really triggering
I don't
language.
know.
Oh, I didn't know if there was something else like
I didn't see it either.
Hmm.
Unless there's something on the update, I don't know. But there is also another comment. Someone said, "Info: Why are you blaming this entirely on your daughter-in-law, not your son? Especially when the son cut her off explaining why she asked for the paternity test." Someone thought about this. The son were lying to daughter-in-law. I think he was the one not exclusive and didn't want it to make that clear to the baby mama.
Right.
Yo, that's possible.
Yes.
Oh
I
my
didn't
god,
even think about that.
I
Yeah.
caught that. I caught that, but I did not even think about this. It's possible.
Good point.
Okay, so OP said, because I got a text when this first going down, that he seemed confused and I'm unsure if he was involved in this. I need to call him.
Wow.
So that judgment was not the asshole. And then there is a mini update on same day. She gave mini update on same day. I sent a text with screenshots about not being invited to my son. According to him, he didn't know that I wasn't invited and thought I was hosting to piss off his wife. He sent text that confirms that. I have called daughter-in-law to ask about how he presented the paternity test and if they were exclusive at the time. No pickup, no pickup. So I will ask over text and so she didn't answer. And ask over text and give my side of the story. Will inform when she responds. I got thrown under the bus and they were on a break when she got pregnant.
Mm.
Apparently, they dated for like 2 months, had a break, became fuck buddies again, got back together. Then she found out she was pregnant. He presented it as me forcing him to have the test.
Oh.
So they are
Sure.
going to deal with that now.
Oh
Oh,
no.
the someone
It's
is
him.
the asshole.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. See,
He's the
Thanksgiving
melodrama.
dinner can
Yeah.
bring truth
He's the one with
out.
the
Yes.
melodrama.
Truth bombs.
Yeah. And then comment was not the asshole, but it sure sounds like you raised one.
Ah, yes. I
Oh
love
my
that.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Yikes.
So much yikes.
So someone says, haha, I'm tipping daughter-in-law over on JNMIL, telling a whole different story version that the one presented here.
Just no mother-in-law.
Oh yeah, I'm tipping daughter-in-law is over on just not mother-in-law, telling a whole different version that the one presented here. Oh, this was okay. There was only one update. But see, Thanksgiving can bring a family together. Now, mother-in-law and daughter-in-law will be close. And she can be part of her grandchild.
Yeah.
Just not the son.
No. They don't need him.
God, this was. I didn't even think about this. Wow.
Yeah, I know. We didn't. None of us
And
thought of it.
plus, like, why would a son think that, hey, let me just tell my mom we were not exclusive?
Yeah.
Did he had doubts that, hey, during our break, maybe she slipped with someone
Definitely.
else, and what if this is not my son
Yeah.
or kid?
Maybe.
And then he wanted to get paternity test, and he used his mom because mom did suggest him.
He's the worst though. Like he ruined their relationship, like their possible relationship they could have had just by not admitting to whatever.
Wow.
Sucks.
He could have. He's so stupid. But after the
Yes.
baby was born, he could have just done the paternity test without telling anyone.
He could have, but he didn't.
Yeah.
He had to go
Because
run it off
now,
to
like,
mouth,
like
to big mouth to
I don't
mouth.
understand sometimes how men thinks I'm sorry, but what was he thinking? Hey, I'm gonna use my mom's name. And then he never thought that, hey, my wife is gonna hate my mom or my mom is gonna hate my wife.
Right. He didn't care
He
as
never
long as
really
it
thought
wasn't
On his
about
side.
Yeah,
He just wanted to be
exactly.
safe.
That's how a man thinks, right?
Yes, but then they don't realize
He just
it
wanted to
that
save on his
because
side.
but
no,
because
He doesn't
but
care what's
here's
going to
the
be the
thing.
outcome that's going to come down like
he's like, I'm
5 years
good.
down the
It's
road.
all
But
good
just what it
for
is right now.
me.
That's what I'm
I have
saying.
my
They
wife,
don't
my
think
kid.
of they don't think about long term.
Yeah.
In the old story, OP's husband was thinking on that.
Yeah,
That
only
man
thinking.
knew this
Yeah.
guy needs training from the other guy.
Yes, he does.
He definitely needs some lessons
Mhm.
because this guy didn't think about it and he did not thought, oh, now we are getting married. My mom and my wife is having a problem. My mom can't even be part of my kid's life. We
He
have
pretty
this.
much dug a hole for himself that he
Yes,
can't get out
he
of.
couldn't get out of. Yes. Oh
Wow.
my God. People are so stupid.
So selfish.
Yeah. Well, we had good stories.
Yes,
I
great
guess.
stories. Lots of good
Oh my
conversation.
God. Yeah. And I still think Anne and OP, they both are assholes. And her friends, whole friend groups are assholes. But I guess they were getting influenced by Mean Girls.
Yeah, they're all mean girls, I guess.
Yeah.
In a way.
Hey, understand the way you don't get how men things. I don't think men ever get how the girls think.
Hmm.
I don't think that's same concept.
It is a group of women in that one,
Exactly.
right?
It's the same
Except for
thing.
the husband. He was the only
Yes,
rational one.
yes.
Exactly.
We'll have to take that and, think about it.
But nah, I don't have any comeback right now.
Yeah, we're a little defeated right now.
My
but
my
we gotta
brain is
think.
not
Yeah, we're
working
fried.
right now.
Yeah.
You know, it's working overtime.
Yeah.
I'll come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will give credit to him. Like I said, for once in my life, I will give credit to that man. He knows better.
Yeah.
Every man should get lessons from him. He was thinking in long term. That man gets woman,
Yeah, he
because he knew he knew if we don't lie, this is gonna create a drama.
Yeah, he's just trying to avoid the drama. That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah,
He doesn't
he's
get
looking out for
women in
him.
the, yeah, he's not he's not
He's getting
He's like,
so
in his head.
offended.
Yeah.
He's like, "What are you trying to say?"
Yeah.
No. If I don't understand women, nobody understands women.
That's funny.
I think if you were to put a word out there, I'm sure yeah, all the girls will say, "Yeah, my husband or my spouse or my partner does not understand me."
Mhm. That's true.
No.
Even though the guy, the husband or the partner may assume, I understand her, but to the other point, the woman's perspective, they're gonna be like, "Nope, he doesn't know squat about it."
No, because we change so much. You guys don't. You guys stay at that level.
You guys just keep changing. How does a guy supposed to keep up?
You have to grow up. Men never grow up. Adit is still the same what he was in 2006.
That is so true. Same
right?
for Carlos.
Like Adit is still same, and he's like, "Well, I like myself. That's why I don't change." That's not the point. You're not maturing. That's not the point. You're not maturing.
Says who?
Not for him.
Says who?
I like
What-
myself.
Men's are simple.
No.
Yes.
Remember the guy who licked the hole
Well,
for himself?
That's
They're
a whole
not
different
simple.
story.
They are not simple. They are not. I can see Adit doing something like this. No, I mean not something like this, but like him thinking that, hey, if I don't say something to Aayushi and if she doesn't know, it's not gonna create a problem. But then that's the thing that creates the problem. It's
that
like,
is the thing.
dude, you forgot to tell me this? He's like, yeah, I forgot.
No,
I
he
forgot.
didn't
No, you didn't
kept it
forget.
from you.
You
Oh, that's
thought
worse.
I was gonna be pissed if I found
hate
out.
He
And
genuinely did forget.
huh?
What if he genuinely
No, he
did
didn't forget. He knew what he was doing.
You're assuming at this point.
I know what was going on in his man brain.
But also like knowing Adit, it is possibility though.
There you go.
It is
Come on, Yushi.
possibility.
There
I
you
know.
go.
I
There you
know. I
go.
know. He's very. See, that's one man I don't understand. That sometimes I can understand him. Like, are you seriously forgot, or
But
are
you
you
just
just
said the
making it
man's are
up?
simple. He's the same. So how do you still not understand him?
No,
He's
you
still
said
the same.
no. You
Uh-oh.
yeah,
You said he's still
yeah,
the
but
same.
that's what I'm saying.
And how do you
He's
still
still
not
stuck.
understand him?
He's still stuck in that back Like, like,
But
let's
like
just
you
not.
said, he's
She
still the
doesn't need to be
same. So
bothered
how do
with
you
this
still not understand
information.
it? That's the question.
He's still stuck in that. Like, she just doesn't need to be bothered with this information. It's fine. It's fine. But then I'm like, okay. Then I find out, and I was like, yeah, apparently I need to be bothered with this information. Like,
All right, let's move on. We
all
could go
right,
on this
I know,
conversation for
guys.
hours,
I know.
back and
This is
forth.
this is anyways. This is nothing to do with Thanksgiving, anyways.
Yeah.
But I definitely like the second story best.
Yes, that was a good one.
Yes. All right. So next week we will be back again.
Yes.
We'll probably come up with something interesting again. Hopefully, we find something good stories for you guys. So please, please, please subscribe to our channel, like, share, and comment. If you have any juicy story, you can always email it to us and we can read it to our channel. And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.